going back to what you started out with about not having a presence in Parliament, so there's now other ways that the party needs to connect with Singaporeans, right? A lot of that takes place now on social media, and it actually happened last month, I think, when the party responded to Health Minister's Ong Kang's comments in Parliament about the party. So do you feel like this is a challenge in terms of party visibility when connecting with the people?
Well, in Singapore, it's always a challenge because the ruling party effectively control the airspace, right? So there's very limited space for us to actually come in and explain ourselves. So the health minister comments, for example, is very unfortunate again. I think he has made another attempt to paint PSP and maybe myself as being as such from what he has described.
How are you making the PSP and your voice heard?
I think it will be more difficult because it's not a direct response in Parliament, but we just have to step up our online presence. Maybe people may not read our posting on this response to the minister's comments, but we will continue to explain our positions going forward. And I think at some point, people will understand our position better and better.
Looking back on your time at Parliament, what kept you going? Because you did used to get into some heated exchange with ministers, Minister Shanmugam, for example, and there were times, even with the speaker, there were times where you were told to get to your question, don't set up the preamble. What's that like? What was that like for you, with the exchanges and trying to get into the whole spirit of the debate?
Of course, on hindsight, I think sometimes I could have done better. I could have presented myself slightly differently, asked more direct questions rather than having those preambles, like you say. But I think I enjoy all those experiences in the Parliament because I'm there for a purpose. I'm there to represent PSP, to speak on behalf of the people. So we are actually asking all the relevant questions all the time. So I've been enjoying the parliamentary experience and journey in the last few years.